Kingdom Hearts was so freaking cool. It was a bold idea that took place seemingly out of nowhere. Squaresoft and Disney in the same game? What could go wrong? It was like a nerdy 13-year-old's wet dream. Development for this game began in February 2000. It was directed by Tetsuya Nomura and produced by Shinji Hashimoto, who had conceived the idea when he met with a Disney executive by chance in an elevator. Square and Disney had previously worked in the same building in Japan. I'm pretty sure the conversation went something like, "My name is Squaresoft. Nice to meet you, Disney. Let us make beautiful children." The game starts off with the main character, Sora, having some sort of bogus nightmare. "Hey, look up there, I'm falling." All of you know that there are Final Fantasy characters from Squaresoft in Kingdom Hearts. However, not many people know what Sora's character design is based off of. For those of you that have played The Bouncer, you know what I'm talking about. The Bouncer is the first Squaresoft game released for the PlayStation 2 when it first came out. The main character in The Bouncer is an older teenager named Xion, who, when you compare clothing and even attitude, you will see what I'm talking about.
Whoa! Good morning! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Hey,
Sorry, you lazy bum.
You're late. Birthday?
I want to see them all.
You're still unconvinced?
Dominique!
Kyrie!
Dominique!
Kyrie!
Dominique!
Kyrie!
Dominique!
Kyrie!
Dominique!
They have very similar personalities.
Kyrie!
Dominique!
Kyrie!
For better or for worse. This is contrary to the belief that Mickey was supposed to be the main character, which is why Sora has white gloves, yellow shoes, and red shorts. Once he wakes up, the first character you meet is a sweet young Kyrie, the obvious love interest of Sora. Next, you meet some Final Fantasy companions right off the bat, and each one you can fight. There's Selphie from Final Fantasy VIII, who attacks you like some sort of 7-year-old girl that's pissed off that you interrupted her game of hopscotch.
I can't believe I lost!
Waka from Final Fantasy X, who's a short white redhead with a Jamaican accent and a blitzball. And then there's Titus, who attacks you with a large red lead pipe and can do acrobatic somersaults in sandals. Eventually you meet Riku, not from Final Fantasy X, the year-older guy that looks and acts like he's 6 years older, who turns out to be your rival. It's about this time you realize that there are 6 young teenagers alone on this island with no parental supervision. It's also about this time when the island gets sucked up into a giant black hole out of nowhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Oh, God, help me!
God can't help you now. Right before the island gets swallowed up, Sora is presented with one of the most interesting weapons in any game, the Keyblade.
Here's a Keyblade, go ahead, stop.
Cool. I don't know about you, but I never expected to hear the words key and blade meshed into one ever in my life. It's like the rocket-propelled chainsaw launcher. It's actually pretty cool. It's this huge blunt object shaped like key that you can bludgeon the Heartless monsters with.
Yeah, beating up Heartless!
Not only that, it can lock or unlock any lock you come across. A magical world for some and a horrifying dystopia for locksmiths. So this is how Sora starts his journey, and along the way, he meets new but very familiar friends. Over 100 Disney characters, and more recognizable, but differently dressed, famous Final Fantasy characters. There's about 10 more Final Fantasy VII characters than any other Final Fantasy character in this Kingdom Hearts, which is made up for in the sequel, more or less. You have Cloud, wearing Vincent's red cape and gold gauntlet thingy, Yuffie, Sid, who naturally knows the most about the flying airships, or in this game, the gummy ships.
Do a barrel roll!
Squall, although he prefers the name Leon. Aerith.
You know there are many other
Yes,
worlds out there
Aerith.
beside your
They
castle in this town.
corrected her name to be Aerith from Eris, and she's alive and well. I don't know what they were thinking either. And last but not least, Sephiroth. That's right. This has got to be the best part of the game, when you unlock the Platinum match to verse Sephiroth, with his Bahamut-like entrance to the stadium and barrage of attacks and godlike speed. Seriously, how often can you come across a kid who fights using a giant key with Sephiroth and Winnie the Pooh and get a good game?
Oh my God, he's summoning meteor! Oh God, now he's summoning fire! He doesn't stop, this is impossible!
Squaresoft plus Disney is like ice cream plus cake. Two high-quality pieces of happiness combined to make all ages stuff their face until they can't handle any more high-fructose corn syrup. Kingdom Hearts tied with Resident Evil 4 as Famitsu's Game of the Year in 2005. It was also the last game Squaresoft created before the debacle that is Square Enix merged and began producing craptacular titles. If you don't own this game yet, you need to go to your local PlayNTrade and pick up a copy or 3 because you're missing out on one of gaming's greatest innovations.